South African bank Nedbank is set to launch its app suite. They are hoping that this app will help them leapfrog their competition and give the bank a competitive edge. Next up on the show, we find out more about Nedbank's app suite and take a look at what separates this app to other banking apps already on the market.
Nedbank recently took a big step in the digital banking space. They recently hosted media in Sandton, Johannesburg to discuss their new app suite, making banking for their clients more accessible and keeping up with digital banking trends. According to a study recently done by Worldwide Works in South Africa, there's an increase in the use of browsers on phones for mobile banking.
We're seeing a massive move of South African consumers onto the cell phone in particular as a means of accessing the internet and using it as a tool to communicate with others and to also transact with others. And more they're demanding that kind of service from banks. So banks that are not active in this space and are not pursuing the customer where they are, in other words, through the devices that they're using, are going to fall behind very fast.
Nedbank's physical footprint in the three major metropolitan areas in South Africa accounted for around 20% of market share, but less so in less populous regions. They are hoping that through its digital platform, the bank will bridge the gap with its competitors.
Our application is available to our entire client base, not just the upper echelons of the client base, because we offer it not just on smartphones but also on feature phones. So that's the not so smartphones, the older phones. So our high net worth as well as our consumer banking clients will be able to use it, and then in addition to that we have some solutions in the wholesale market that's for businesses.
Nedbank were the first with many of the digital innovations in banking. For example, in 1997 they were the first bank to provide transactional online banking in South Africa.
But then they were complacent and the whole service stagnated for many years while the others overtook them. They were the first with a mobile money transfer system in terms of one that's used in other countries. But the problem with M-Pesa is that it was perfectly geared towards the East African market and not designed for the South African market. So being first didn't mean that you were going to get market leadership. In the apps environment, all the banks stood back while FNB took the chances. And when that succeeded, the banks suddenly woke up and realized that they had to catch up. So Nedbank got a little behind the curve with that, but at the same time they're using their strength in understanding security to give them an edge in terms of something that's a little more secure and perhaps might inspire a little more trust.
We believe that your money is very important to you, and losing money is a very emotional thing. So we had to make sure that what we launched was absolutely secure. And so we don't really believe in first to market, we believe in best to market.
Security is obviously a major concern for many mobile banking users. Intersect, a startup company from Stellenbosch, was the organization behind securing the technology.
Well, we looked all over the world for solutions and eventually found this startup company called Intersect in Stellenbosch. And we've got our own security experts that actually looked at their solution and tested it from all angles to make sure that this is world-class and world-leading.
Although the bank might not have been the first to launch a mobile banking app, Swanepoel says the bank will offer a first-to-market online share trading offering.
Yeah, so for share trading we believe we're first on the mobile banking, and you'll be able to do everything that you can in our BOE share trading app is available on your mobile phone. You'll be able to track the market, buy and sell shares, and soon you'll also be able to get warnings if you've put any if you want to monitor any price movements on the share portfolio that you own.
The Nedbank App Suite is due to be launched on the 1st of August.